All right, we are live here on YouTube. It is Beth. I'm coming to you here on this Monday, and just some golden opportunities for you all to know here as we are moving forward and preparing in October of 2025 to move to the My Shop. There is a whole hub of information on marykayintouch.com, and you can go in and you can look through all of those information things. Number one, get a website. Okay, that's just the biggest thing. Have your website ready to go because with this My Shop, it is going to go live for all of our clients then, so they'll be able to find us. I'm just trying to get my camera angle right here because now, of course, it's deciding to have sunshine in Wisconsin. So, it's cloudy and then it's sunny. And so I just didn't want that weird. But anyway, we're super excited about having the My Shop come in because we want you to be able to seamlessly go forward with this My Shop. And so what will happen is they're going to pull over all of the information from the My Customers. So if you've got your client in there and you've got her order history in there, they're going to pull all order history for the last 2 years. So from December of 2023 forward, they will be pulling all order history forward so we know what products they have ordered. Now, if you are like me and you have been in more than 2 years and you've got more than 2 years of data history because you've been putting in all of the details of every single order in there, then you may want to look back at the other things that they have purchased and put that into the notes section so that you have it. I've looked at a few different ways to try to simply do this, and there's really not a simple way of doing it. But if there's a critical item that you want to make sure you don't forget about that client, make sure you put it in the notes section. The notes section will populate forward into the new system for us. Also, two other key parts that won't come forward is their home phone number. Do you contact that person on their home phone number? Or maybe, again, because you have a longevity in the company, that client only had a home phone number, and that's the only way you've gotten a hold of them. And that is not a number that is in their cell number, in their work number. So make sure you've got the home number and the work number in the notes section, okay, on that. Especially if they also have a cell number. Only the cell phone number will transfer forward for the new My Shop system. So those of you that have smaller client bases, you may not have to do anything. So if you're a new consultant, I'm just going to tell you, you probably don't have to do anything. Okay. It's just going to come forward. Make sure though that if they only have one phone number, it's listed in the cell phone field for you. Whoa, and I just knocked my phone off. Okay, great. Wonderful. You two can be real technology like me. So shoot, there we go. Make sure I'm still up here. Okay, there we go. You went flying off my little stand. Oopsie. So make sure that number, okay, the physical number you get a hold of them on is in their cell phone number. So if they only have one and it's in their home field, make sure you populate that into their cell phone number field also. So I think those are the biggest things. And then if you are like me and you have a larger client base and you're concerned about some of the order history, just look back 2 years and prior to see if there's any key products you want to make sure you're listed in their notes section to come forward. Here is for me. I have 800 people in my client base. And I'm like, that just seems overwhelming because all of this has to be done by the 31st of October. So you want everything taken care of. So take your client base, take 15 days. Okay. So just 15 days and divide your client base by 15. So that could be if you have 150 people in your list, it's 10 people a day, just 10 people a day. Print your list and then highlight underneath 10 people and go, that's where I'm finishing today. And then maybe you've got more time, but block the time off to make sure you're going through the names in there. Now, the beautiful part about this is you're going to get to customer service them also at the same time, because maybe you haven't followed up with PCP yet, preferred customer program, and you want to do that. Maybe you want to connect on, hey, we're implementing a brand new system with Mary Kay. I'm super excited about it. We're going to have some updates. So I'm just updating every one of my clients right now. And I just wanted to confirm home address, your cell phone number. Do you still want to have a home number on file? A lot of people have deleted home phone numbers and they've just moved to a total cell phone number. And maybe we have it, maybe we don't have it. But picking up the phone and making those connections right now. Again, if you have 150 people, that's 10 a day for 15 days. 10 a day for 15 days. So that is, I think that's the greatest thing I can tell you. And then we are going to have a new My Shop platform that will be coming. So I'm excited about that, but that's just a little bit of the work we as independent entrepreneurs have to do on the backside of it. I'm grateful, number one, Mary Kay does our websites for us and we don't have to, so that people can just shop on there, because I'm not a web guru and I do not want to hire somebody to do a website for me. Let's be clear. Let's just say thank you, Mary Kay, for taking care of this. Thank you, Mary Kay, for being forward thinking that we need to have more to serve for the next 20 years, 50 years, 60 years in the new world that's being rolled out to all of us, where people like to just click and shop and click and shop and click and shop. So just know it's a great time to get together with every single one of your clients and just say, hey, they're upgrading the system. So I'm connecting with you and making sure I have all of your information up to date too. So this transfer is super smooth and I'm excited. So anyway, Marilee, I know that you're on here watching with me. Do you have any questions for me that maybe I didn't answer in there that maybe we can address that would help other people too?
Well, I don't have specific questions. I can tell you that I printed out all my customers, which I really needed to do. And so I appreciate a path or a strategy to go through, and that speaks to me because I do need to do that. And so thank you for that. That's just so interesting. I also needed that detail about what wasn't going forward. So I
Mhm.
appreciate that. And I, true confession, have not watched the information yet. So I have to do that because at some point I do need to know that information
Well,
and
and
understand it. And I'm confused about the change with payment and how we're paid. I don't, or that what's happening with with that. That's confusing to me. So again, that might become clear watching
okay.
that.
Let
So
me let me
anyway.
address the payment side of it, because we won't be having pro pay in there anymore, which we've got all the stored credit cards in there.
Yeah, yeah, no kidding.
So I think in those conversations with our customers, we just need to say to them, this is also going to update our credit card security system. So we're going to be going to a new credit card processing system that is even more secure than what we've been used to. So if I ask you for your credit card number again, that is the only reason, so we can get it stored into a new system. I don't know how all that works with Stripe yet. I do know other places use Stripe. So we'll be signing up for that. And I know that will feed directly to the online ordering system from my shop. Now,
Oh,
the other thing is going to be, and I've had for a very, very long time, I have Square on my phone. And so I actually just got the free Square. I have tap to pay on my phone. So if I'm out and about, I just hit the square icon for the app on my phone and I type in how much they owe. And then I hold their credit card to the back of my phone and it goes beep, 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 and they're all done. And it's processed and it gives you a smiley face and out the door it goes. So that money from Square is it's deposited in 24 hours into my bank account. So that's why it's going to be crucial for all Mary Kay consultants have a separate checking account for your Mary Kay money. If you do not have that yet, get a free checking account for your Mary Kay money funds to flow through. Okay. There's a lot of online things that have come that I'm not even up on all of them, but like there is, Square will now give you a debit card if you want that, and you can just hold it all in the app, if you will, versus having to have a physical bank account. My product account is at one bank, my personal account is at another bank. I know a lot of people use Chime. There's just so many
whatever. Yeah.
online things now that I'm not versed in.
Well,
I'll just
no,
say
I
it like
I
that.
appreciate no, I didn't know that there was even a Square app, and I have used a Square device.
Yeah, so if you've had the little square where it would plug in your phone and you swipe, there's an app to put on your phone for that exact same thing. And now it's just a tap to pay
Okay,
because
good.
most phones don't have the insert anymore for a
Right,
swiper.
right.
So that is one thing. Download that. And then I put that in my online digital file on my phone that says business tools. So that's where my Mary Kay in touch is, that's where my Square is, that's where my customers app is. So all those business tool apps are right in there in that folder on my phone, so it's
Right.
easy to just look it up. So I have that, for when I'm out and about, but Stripe will be required with the new system. So we'll get that. I believe you can get a debit card on that one too. I believe you can have that automatically transfer to your Mary Kay checking account. So it's all prepared and ready to go for when you're processing orders. So that'll
So
look just
that's
a
for
little bit different.
orders. Okay. So that's for orders from customers, straight, correct?
Correct. So that's if they go right to your My Shop, which was our Mary Kay and MaryKay.com, Merely
Right.
plugins, whatever
Yep.
your code was.
Yep.
It will now be My Shop, Merely plugins.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's where that comes into play. Now, if you've got clients that are local to you, and you want them to continue to purchase directly from you, we want to have that conversation with people too. I won't be able to have any kind of say over that. It will automatically process. If you go to my website now, it will
Oh,
automatically process and automatically ship directly from the company to you. I won't have any interaction in that anymore. So if
wow.
you want to have my interaction, just show me your shopping cart. Don't put a
Right.
card number in there. Just show me your cart. Tell me the products you're most interested in. And then I can go ahead and get that processed right here at home for you and delivered.
Okay. So that's a piece of information that we really need to be sharing
We
with
do need to
our
be sharing that.
customers. Okay. Thank you for that.
Yes. Yes. And I think some customers love the convenience of shopping online. But a lot of my clients would shop online and not put a card number in, and it automatically brought their order right to me. And then I dropped it off for them and they paid me Venmo, and it's like, that's not going to happen anymore. So we need to have a conversation about this. So if you
Right.
go to my
Right.
website, Yeah, it's going
Yeah,
to
because
automatically come.
we could
Yeah,
choose, right?
yeah.
Where we
Hmm.
wanted it, how we wanted them to get it. That's just
Correct.
okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that
All right.
that will not be anymore. And here's the statistics of it. There was a lot of carts that were left unfulfilled by, unfortunately, consultants who did not know, were not educated, or maybe came in and then just never did anything with it. And somebody found their website, ordered on their website, products were never fulfilled off of there. So we want to have better customer service. Some of us who have been lifers, we give excellent customer service, and our clients love that. They love the little extras that we put in their orders. So we're just going to want to educate them. Make sure you are reaching out to me so I can still pop your order in the mail to you. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Yes.
I think a big thing for me also for this new My Shop is if somebody orders on there, they're paying shipping for it. If you order through me, it'll still be free shipping over $75.
Right.
So just so people are aware, if you're going to log on my website, you are going to pay shipping to have that out there.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't make it free shipping because if they have a small order, it's you are losing money.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
here to help people
solidly
make
true.
money,
Right. No,
not lose
that's
money.
exactly.
So, yeah. So that
Thank
is
you.
the new My Shop, just some of those prep things, some of those extra little details in there. But I do want everyone to have just an amazing outlook over what's coming because there will be people that find you on this e-commerce platform that may have never searched for Mary Kay Person before.
Mhm.
So yeah, we are
It's
America's best
interesting.
selling.
Yeah, for sure. I know that that continues to be true. It's also interesting to me the approach they're taking with Amazon.
Hmm.
That's kind of fascinating.
Yes, yes, it is. To really block out illegal sales and unauthorized sales on Amazon because we have never had a storefront on Amazon before.
Right.
So we have to do what the market is demanding right now. And I really believe the company is doing this to protect us and to protect the brand. So yeah,
That's what
we're gonna
that kind
see
of made sense.
where all of this is going to go. We are really on a ground floor of Mary Kay. When people say, "I wish I would have gotten in on ground floor back in 1963 with Mary Kay," oh, my friends, you are on ground floor right now. It is just going to explode. And when we take the right attitude with this and all the changes that are coming, I truly believe that we can have explosive growth in our unit because there's a subset of women that are like, I want to have a storefront. I want to have an e-commerce platform for that. I want to know that my company is only selling on Amazon these items, and then directing people to find their own consultant in the area to shop for more of the products, and to see the complete line go to your Mary Kay consultant, and that's brilliant on Mary Kay's part to continue to drive the consumer to the consultant because that has been our business model all along.
Well, that's huge, especially with that platform. That's giant to
Mm-hmm.
me. That's really a
Mm-hmm.
big deal. And um, it was interesting to me because I ran into a consultant that I've known for a very long time in Mary Kay at when I was out to eat in the Marquezan area. It wasn't in Marquezan, it was near there though. And um she didn't know anything about what's she's like, we're not going to have something on Amazon. I'm like, um, well, I think you need to just look into that a little more. Don't don't look at me to give you your education here, but right? I mean, I honestly,
It's it's out there. There's been unauthorized sales
yeah.
forever,
Oh, I know there's
forever,
been on
and they've been
unauthorized stuff always. I know
yeah,
that. but
fake products, you know,
yeah,
which are not, they're
yes,
just labeled Mary Kay, look like Mary Kay, but they're not Mary
horrible.
Kay. So those are just things like that, or people selling old and expired products out there, and not getting the freshest product into our clients' hands. So, thank
Right.
you, Mary Kay, for being just very bold with this. Mary Kay Ash herself was a very bold, innovative businesswoman,
Right.
who really challenged what life looked like back in 1963 for women and brought a company to the forefront. And I believe that is what's going to happen here in the next years also, that people are going to go, whoa, that moment in time was a game changer for Mary Kay Cosmetics in a very, very positive way, that
Mhm.
you are going to see great things happen. So,
Okay.
yay. Well,
Yay.
thank you for being on here today. And we'll
Sure.
continue over the next, weeks and stuff like that. We're all going to navigate this together. Again, there is a hub, a resource hub on Mary Kay in Touch that you can go to, and you can read down through everything. And if you've got questions, ask. Ask. That's how we can all be educated together. But truly, if you're a brand new consultant in the last 12 to 24 months, you probably don't have too much to do except look and make sure that you have a cell phone number in there for them, not just a home phone number for people. Connect with your clients. Update everything. It will help you have such a freshness about your business too, like a new energy coming to it, because there's nothing greater than finding out, oh, she's not there anymore. Okay. Move her on
Right.
over. Same thing with your archived. Your archived people will not come through. Your archived and deleted people, if you have those, if you're, that long in the business that you've got that, they will not come over. You may want to end up printing those just to have, if you ever want to go back in and work with those names and numbers again, as a list to see where people are at. So that
Thank
would be
you.
the other thing. Sure thing. So other than that, look at their information. Make sure that all info you want is in the notes section, and that will come forward with their records. So, all
Very
right.
helpful. Thank you,
You're
Beth
wel-
Gallagher.
you're welcome. Have a great one. I'm going to change into my director suit for later here tonight and put some makeup on. I've been like, wow, having a blast here today. So we'll
Have a
do some
blast
makeup
tonight
for
too.
later. We will. All right. So we will have our beauty bar, for people coming here, and we will be on Zoom at 6:30 tonight. So we'll see you all then. Have a great
Oh,
one,
you,
everybody.
thank
Zoom
you.
is at 6:30 tonight. Yep.
It
Yep.
is. Okay. I was
Yep.
not clear there. So thank you.
Yep. That is Zoom also, and YouTube plus in person. So that's what we got
Okay.
going on. All
Thank you.
righty. Have a great night. Bye.